Good morning, students. So you are getting a video of me, obviously, after I've just woken up, so you get bedhead at this point. Hey, so just got word that school is going to possibly resume online. I sent out a remind message to everybody. If you're not on Remind, I encourage you to get on Remind because that's going to be the quickest way for us to communicate. You can send private messages via Google Classroom. The problem is I'm finding a small glitch in it right now since Google seems to be overwhelmed. And then our email filter is catching everything. I'm noticing that I'm not getting all your private messages on there. So Remind is going to be the best way. Distance learning online, I'm not actually 100% sure how we're going to put this together other than the fact that we may have some Zooms, we may do YouTube videos, we may do just assignments online, or some sort of interactions. I assure you I've had 9 hours of sleep the rate I'm going right now. Also, that means since we're going to be doing distance learning online, that means grading is going to continue to happen. So at one point they were talking about grading being frozen right where it was at the end of the quarter. That has since changed. So if you are one that's not on Remind, you're probably going to want to get there because I know I don't have everybody there quite yet. Sorry, let me get my sleep on my eyes. Jeez. So we will continue. So for you seniors, I did notice a post in the IB World stuff that they're still discussing what's going to happen with testing. I think we're just kind of in a holding pattern to wait and see what's going to happen in regards to testing itself. But what I can assure you is that we're going to press on as if we're going to return to school and you are testing when we get back, because ultimately I just want you guys to pass all the tests and I want you as normal as possible. Juniors, you're kind of in a better position because you have a whole nother year. However, we didn't get, there was a change in curriculum plan and you did not actually get the Crucible before you left. Seniors currently probably still have a bunch of copies as well. So I'm currently looking for a PDF option online that I can put into Google Classroom for you. I want to thank each and every one of you who've reached out to ask how I'm feeling and how I survived the surgery. I am actually doing 500 times better than I was pre-surgery, and I'm really, really thankful that the surgery happened when it did because of the fact that they're no longer doing surgeries right now for things that I needed to have surgery on because it's not as important as what we're dealing with right now. As for any other questions, some people have asked about senior ball, junior prom, graduation, etc. I don't actually know the answer to that. Just like you, I am also sheltered in place, which means that I've been torturing my family with CrossFit workouts, doing homework that either I've made up for them or in the case of Connor, his school went immediately to online learning. So he's been doing that since we went on lockdown. Or I guess not lockdown. We're not technically locked down. But what I have learned from Connor's school and Connor's frustration, and if you don't know who Connor is, he is my oldest son who is a sophomore in high school. His frustration is the fact that teachers don't know online learning, so they're either over assigning, and so he feels like he's doing hours upon hours of work, or they're under assigning, so he feels like it's kind of a joke. So I'm trying to find a happy medium between the two. He is really happy with his history teacher and his math teacher right now because they both did video recordings of lessons. Those math teachers, always overachievers. So I will try my best. You just might have to see the inside of my house and maybe my kids and boyfriend while I am doing that. So if you see a fake audience, just know that I'm probably torturing them by doing some sort of lecture to them. Anyway, if you have any questions, again, reach out to me. Email has been kind of wonky, so I, again, suggest you go and Remind at this point in time or send me a message where you can. Anyway, hope you guys are all keeping yourself busy as you pass the hours and time. Try to keep as normal of a schedule as possible, because otherwise, if we do have to go back to school on April 14th, we're all going to be hurting if we stay up way too late and get a sleep in way too late too. So I hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I will be posting more stuff as soon as I can. Again, let's get back to it.